I'm chilling here with Candyman. We still end up knocking the boots. So what's good? What's going on with
My
you?
name's Charles, and I'm a Cancer.
All right
No,
now.
I'm just kidding. My name ain't Charles, but I am a Cancer. And what we doing right now is we rocking with Hip Hop Live Classic. So they trying to have us rock out with the band. Saturdays bring that that throwback movement up here, and showing some real art.
That's what's up. So what have you been working on lately?
Basically, family life. Outside of I promote, I do club events. I've done that for the past 10 years. I was bringing the 90s back 10 years ahead of time.
Okay.
You understand? It's supposed to be a 20-year movement, so now they're catching up. But, I got a show coming up in Seattle with H-Town, Silk, Chico DeBarge, myself. I still really get it in for the old school. Well, we not really old school. I'm going to label us throwback, legends, classics, because old school is Melly Mel, Grandmaster Flash. Those are the cats we know to be the true old school. So I'll just call us throwback movement. Throwback legends, if you will. But what I really want to do is I want to get the rappers as well. I want to kind of combine the situation. I go out with Paperboy, Domino, Skilo, Forte. Rodney O and Joe Cooley. It's limitless. Spice One. I'm not trying to leave out anybody, but we still are all very well connected, and I brung them in to do shows. Corrupt, and whoever else, even some of the new school cats. But we just really want to keep the movement going and actually educate a lot of people. See, some of these people ain't never seen our faces. They know the music. Everybody know my song. I got 12-year-olds. When I do all ages, I put the microphone out. They all know my song. And keep in mind, the labels aren't putting no money into us right now for those songs. So those are strictly on request. You hear Knocking Boots every day on some station, USA. So that's the people that's continuously requesting Knocking Boots. And then when I go in and I do a show like this, it puts it back on their mind, and they just remember they get to see me perform. So they go and request the song the next day after. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? So I try to keep that great experience because I'm a fan, just like anybody that I grew up wanting to see. I'm not gonna disappoint nobody.
Okay. Are you working on some new material?
Absolutely. I've continuously worked on different songs, but I'm not in a rush to put out BS. If you think about the first album for anybody's life, it was 21 years in the making. And you didn't do it to get rich. Because when we came out, you didn't know you could make money off of it. Over here in the West Coast, Def Jam was solid, but on the West Coast, we didn't have it like that.
Right.
So we bubbled up. So, my goal was to get on the radio. I knew I could make a song that would get on K-Day. Let's keep it 100. My goal was to make a song for K-Day and the people in the streets. So why should that change? I'm still gonna make a song for K-Day and people in the streets, or Power 106, and all the people that support me, the Cubes, and all the hot stations. I'm not gonna change anything, and if it ain't right, I know it ain't right, and I've lived a whole lot of life. So now, I really 20 years later, first album took me 20 years to make. Really, 20 years later, I got a lot I want to talk about. So I got some hidden bombs that I could drop.
That's what's up. Definitely a legend with a lot of influence. What would you say to some of the up-and-coming artists?
You know what? They having their day. They're having fun. And I don't knock anything that they're doing. I know what they're doing. I know everything is kind of hook heavy right now. And it's just, they're cutting out the verses. It's no verses. So, you know what it is? It's dope to have a song like mine. A lot of people don't understand. My song has 4 verses. When's the last time you heard a song with 4 verses? 16 bar verses. I got 4 16s in Knocking Boots, and it flies by so fast. Not one person really thought about it. With no guest appearances, this dude held down a song for 4 verses, 4 16s. That means you had to entertain and be clever.
Step your bars up.
There we go. That song fly by and you be like, damn, that's 4 verses, 4 16s. You don't hear 4 verses on nobody's song no more. Music. Michael Jackson died on my birthday, June 25th, so that was very sad. That was the first album that I bought with my own money, was Off the Wall. And then I got signed to the same label as Michael Jackson. So I remember looking at that Epic label roll around, and I was just like mesmerized. And then I got signed to Epic. Then, you know what I'm saying? Once again, he passed on my birthday. So you just, certain things clicking. You be like, wow, this is not just coincidence. So I want everybody to know, if you're looking at somebody out there and you feel like you can do a better job or just as good as them, you probably can. You probably can, but know your history, do your research, and not just listen to the songs like, oh man, that was cool then. Like, you know, they had Kumo D here, and you know, get something, do your research and see why that was so dope and bring it back. It's 20 years, you can flip it again.
You didn't say old school, but you said
we'll say throwback.
Throwback. I like
throwback.
that.
We're gonna embrace that term. Throwback. You like that?
I like that.
Yeah, because it's a whole different generation. You can't classify everybody as old school.
Right.
You know, it's like, even if it's 20 years old, it's not. Old school has a sound, it has a vibe, and we ain't it. You know, because like a lot of those, not to be disrespectful or by no means, because I respect all of the forefathers. You know, but there's certain songs that the kids still feel are current. You put a BBD record on right now, they go bananas. You know what I'm saying? And it's just certain songs that are their generation too. When they grow up, they're gonna tell the kids that was the joint. Knocking boots, they're gonna say that was the joint. So
I need everybody in here that's fly to sing, ooh, boy, I love you so. Never, never gonna let you go. Once I get my hands on you, keep it going, keep it going. Hell yeah, I think they're ready. Check it out, let's do this. Let's go.
Okay, I gotta ask this question for the ladies. Where did the name come from?
Yeah, that is a ladies' question. That's a censored question too. Back then, I was always a ladies' man. I had a girlfriend at 5 years old, and she was 9. I was pretty off the chain. I love pretty women.
Oh.
I can't deal with it, so I'm trying not to look at you too long, because you know what I'm saying. I don't want to get send you no waves and take you home.
That was the edited version, the clean version for the little kids.
Candyman, melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
Hey.
No doubt.
Everybody in the place. Ooh. Come on. Check it out, check it out. Oh, I see in every show, every groupie. Always knows what she wants. She knows something, knows every round to me. But how she get there, I never think. Start the phone, not true, I'm just a performer. I'm doing what the rock got warmer. No one wants to be here. Her and a friend, they win. She Dave Chappelle, y'all. I love y'all. Just want you to know if they can do it 3 times. It's all good, baby. Much love. Old school.
AMG.
2 times. I said 2 times. I just have to throw y'all 3 times. See that side?
Hey, you do me a favor. Give it up to Candy Man.